Hello, Ivan. Sorry about the delay on getting this to you. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut your sample material that you sent. I've already got these lines in here to separate the different cavities so the die man knows exactly what the measurements are going to be for you. I'm going to go ahead and use a steel rule die. Normally, I have this board mounted to the top, as I do here. It's clamped up here. There's holes in here for mounting with bolts, permanent mounting, if you wanted to do that, or you can mount your die up there. This is a steel rule die. This is just a square. This is a 0.937 inches high. I'm going to go ahead and use it to sample your material here. Now I've got one more die that I'm going to use, but it's a different type of die. Now this one has registration pins in it so that when you put your material in here, you're going to be able to line it up as long as it's square, and you'll be able to line it up with your die. Now this configuration is not going to work here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay your material down on the cutting board. I'm going to turn the die over and we're going to set it down on the corner here. Slide it in and use the machine to cut. And as you can see, cuts out really nice. There's ticks in the corners to keep the part from coming out right away. So, and in this particular die, but not in most dies. Now with yours, you're going to be using a guillotine cut, which means your parts are going to be cut straight up and down with no outside cutting edge, unless of course you wanted the outside cutting edges on here. That's no problem. We can do the whole full square and cut the whole pattern out, but it's just going to be a difference in the way you line up your material on your die. Now I've got another die here that I'm going to test for you. Now this one here is a little bit higher die. It's a 1 1/4 inch high die that's made for a thinner cutting board. Now what I'm going to do is I'll have to change boards here. The smaller board. And what we'll do is we'll line this up like this. I mean, it's not going to be perfect for yours, but it's going to give you a good idea of how this is going to work. And as you can see, cuts out everything nice and neat, and that's the way it's going to be for yours. Now the tips of these didn't get quite all the way through, and that's just the way the die is. Now this will cut out your pattern just as good as the die that we're going to make for you. Nice and clean edges. So I'll send you this video and we'll discuss it. Thank you, Ivan.